college, we were weekend warriors. We were all my friends and I in the band. We were going to Broome or SUNY Binghamton, and we'd usually play. Back then, I think the drinking age was 18, so all the bars were always filled, and colleges were out of control. Kids were, you could play, you could kill yourself playing. You could probably play 7 nights a week, but we generally played Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And our booking agency, we used to call it travel agency, because they'd send us to one weekend we'd be in Jamestown, or Thursday night in Delhi, Friday night in Jamestown, Saturday night Fairfield, University of Fairfield in Connecticut. So we used to call it the travel agency, because we'd come home, play, had about $17 in our pockets after eating and paying for gas. We bought a 30-foot step van from some plumber, and we were all about 18, 19, and there were 7 of us in the band, and it was crazy. But we used to play a lot up around the Delhi, Walton area, and so we're coming home at, terrible hours in the middle of the night. By the time you finished playing at 1, by the time you got packed up, it was 2, and we traveled along the reservoirs. If you've ever been up in that area, the reservoirs are stunning in the daytime and so desolate at night. It's scary. And we would often run into the, I don't know if they were like the DEC, but I thought at the time they were called the water police. They guarded the watershed to keep it pure and make sure there were no shenanigans, because those reservoirs fed New York City. So we'd, occasionally somebody would hit a deer, and there's no lights in between things, and so we got to know those roads pretty well. And we always liked driving out there because it was beautiful, but we always hated coming home. So I thought it'd be interesting to write a song about the guys that guarded those reservoirs, and this is called Waterman. Some men look at their hands and think of what they've done for good, and what they've done for fun. And as this morning breaks, his hands are on the wheel, the pink sun has its way of slowly sharpening his view. Some morning he feels empty, some morning he just takes his captain, gift of abandonment. He squints and looks away. Check the leaks down in deposit, New York, Tennessee stretch of road. He guards the city reservoirs, ghosts of sunken towns below. Some nights the water's scary and inky, oily black. Sometimes it's frozen over, winds whipping along his back. From midnight to 8:30, he's on his own alone. He heads home in the Walton, pulls a curtain and lays down. He weaves between these mountains, feels the weight and the peace. He's learned every point of light and the darkness in between. Some women look at their hands and think of how they've aged, what they've tried to heal, and what they might have made. And as this morning breaks, with 2 cups in each her hand, the more she thinks about it, the more the clinking drives her mad. Some morning she's so tired, She only knows which way. Smiles a little down about the benefit of the day. Her daddy moved up here from Roscoe. He said people got eats. The business is always open, and now it's her beast to feed. Her daughter's off to college. Her dad's not coming back. In beneath the grilling, he'd kill a couple of packs. She grew up in these mountains, among the beauty and the peace. She knows every point of light and all the darkness in between. You might see them touching hands around the morning wind down. They'll call each other friends in the secretly hopeful time. Well, you can't move a mountain, but you can chip away. Shine a little light, chase some darkness away. Wash down to the valley from their peaks high above. The water cleanses as it pushes towards a whirlpool of love. Love will use these mountains, they're unforgiving and serene. Treats them like a funnel, ignores the darkness in between.